take a look.
And I'm grateful to the members of my COVID team that I'd like to introduce to you now, who will lead the way. I'm really proud of this group. For Secretary of Health and Education Service, I nominated Javier Baccaria. Javier Bashira, excuse me.
By the way, Joe, it's the Department of Health and Human Services, not the Department of Health and Education Services. But I guess you can imagine if President Trump made a flood like that, you'd never hear the end of it. Here with reaction, he's back, civil rights attorney Leo Terrell 2.0, Fox News contributor Joe Concha. What's up with you disappearing act that you pulled on us? What's up with the I'm not available every night, that I hear from you? What happened? You mad at us?
Who is he talking to? Joe, he's talking to you because I'm always available for the Hannity show.
Okay, well, Joe always says yes. He comes on.
I'm always here. Hey, I love Fox. I love the Sean Hannity show, Leo 2.0. Hey, can I jump on this, please? I don't have to be a doctor. There is something seriously wrong with Joe Biden's inability to remember the name or to pronounce the name of a cabinet position or his appointee, and he's not even in office yet. And this sends a dangerous sign to everyone that this man may not be able to make it 4 years. It's not tired Joe or sleepy Joe. There's no energy there whatsoever. And what gives me the greater concern, Sean and Joe, is waiting in the wings is the most progressive left-wing socialist. So it's like, who do you choose, Kamala Harris or Joe Biden?
That's all he surrounded himself with. We already have that with this guy.
I know, but it's clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Joe, here's my point. And I said this, Democrats, be careful what you wish for. Because he was in the candidate protection program. It's going to, imagine, they get what they want. He's hiding Biden. And then you got President Trump in exile. Okay, who's going to be more interesting? It's not going to be Joe hiding. And then it's going to be clear to the American people that everybody knew and they hid it. Right or wrong?
Sean, I'll give you the number of numbers, okay? Joe Biden, the guy you just saw, in terms of introducing one of his cabinet members or somebody who at least he's nominating, got 25 million more votes than Ronald Reagan in 1984 when he won 49 states. Think about that for a moment. That's a pretty incredible number. And wait till Colbert and Fallon and Saturday Night Live get a hold of that material in terms of what you just played. They'll eviscerate him. Oh, that's right. They won't. The bottom line is that you're going to have, in his first term, if inaugurated, I know there's legal processes going on, that's why I give an if, you're going to have a Joe Biden in his 80s in his first term. If he goes to a second term, you're talking about a Joe Biden at 86 years old compared to the 78-year-old version you're seeing now. That should give you pause. And that's why Joe Biden depends on a staffer to call on reporters during the rare press conference that he gives in terms of a predetermined list of reporters to call on so he stays in his safe space. This is something that should concern everybody. It's not like we're cherry picking one flub that Joe Biden had. I get it when you speak in public. This is something that happens often and something that really should get everybody pause in terms of this could be the next leader of the free world, Sean.
Leo, last 20 seconds.
Yes, and it's frightening because when you compare how slow and just unable to move forward Joe Biden is, and you look at the energy within Donald Trump, the man who works 24/7, it is a scary situation. Joe Biden, if he gets elected, hopefully will only be a one-term president. He just doesn't have the energy as President Trump.
Yeah, let me tell you, there are going to be odds if it happened. How long would he survive? More Hannity next.